All cruise lines should return to the old way of doing the muster drill. Well, I mean, not for all passengers, though, just for some. Some of us, we should be exempt. Now, anytime muster drill comes up, there's always a few people, they come crawling out of the woodwork and they always say the same thing. We should go back to the old way. The old way was better. This new e-muster, nobody likes it. Nobody wants it. It doesn't work. You always get a few. Now, this time the subject came up because there was a couple of Carnival Cruise Line ships. They had to do the old version of the e-muster drill. According to Carnival, every 6 months or so, the cruise ship has to do the old style muster drill. It's part of the training, part of the muster drill requirements that are put forth by the Coast Guard. But because that happened, somebody took off and ran with a story saying Carnival Cruise Lines doing away with e-muster, going back to the old way, which of course is absolutely not true. But then, like I said, here they come out of the woodwork and start saying, well, they should go back to the old way. This is how it should be done. Nobody likes the e-muster. Now, we all know, if you've seen these subjects before, read comments on this before, people don't want to go back to the old way. People like the e-muster drill. And the e-muster drill, at least for now, is here to stay. But when these subjects come up, you can go over to Carnival Cruise Line brand ambassador's Facebook page, and he does surveys on the things he says people ask him about multiple times per day. And this time it was about the muster drill. However, he made a mistake. He made an oopsie, and he didn't put the complete survey up. You see, he repeated the comment and gave you the option to agree with the comment, but he forgot to add where you could disagree with the comment, and that's okay. We don't need the full survey, just the comment alone, and the amount of entitlement that went into the comment, I think, is worth sharing, because this person believes that they should go back. All cruise ships should go back to the old way of doing the muster drill, except they don't want it for everybody because, well, they're diamond and they should be exempt because, well, they're entitled to be exempt. So the comment was made. I personally believe that all cruises should return to that way of holding a muster drill. Only diamond cruises should be exempt, as they have done it multiple times. And 1,337 people did agree with that statement. Now, he did forget to include the second part, the part where you disagree. I'm willing to bet that that number was way higher than 1,337 people. I'm willing to bet that number would have been 10,000, 20,000 plus people who do not agree that all cruises should go back to the old way of doing the muster drill. But I like how they put in there that everybody should have to go back to the old way. Everybody should have to go back to standing outside, waiting for 30, 45 minutes to an hour, standing all packed together like cattle, in the sun, in the heat, except for us diamond passengers. Us diamond passengers, we've done it multiple times. We should be exempt. Not exempt from doing the muster drill. Not, hey, yep, the e-muster drill super easy. We're diamond. We should be exempt. No. They say everybody should have to do it the old way except for us. So I'm really trying to understand the comment of why does this person think that everybody should have to go back to a way that the majority of people didn't like, don't want to repeat? Why do they have to go do it? But if you're diamond, if you're this commenter, you should be exempt. Why wish that on somebody else while saying you shouldn't have to do it? That's not only entitlement, that's also being, well, honestly, it's being a jerk. You all should have to suffer. It's just what you need to do, but not me. I don't need to suffer. They're diamond. They've done it multiple times. Well, what about a platinum cruiser? 75 nights or longer. They've done it multiple times. How about a gold cruiser? Chances are they've done it multiple times. Why is only diamond exempt, but everybody else has to go back to the old way of doing it? This comment almost comes across as you should be punished because you are not Diamond, and because I am Diamond, I should be able to stand and watch you have to do this with a smirk on my face and an air of superiority over you. Because why else would you wish the old way upon somebody while you don't have to go? Why even want that for somebody else, then say you shouldn't have to do it too? So to me, yeah, this comes across as an entitled jerk. Now, normally I'd ask you guys, well, how do you think? What do you feel about old muster versus new muster? But we already know this answer. We already know that the majority of cruisers, they like the e-muster. They don't want to go back to the old way of doing the muster drill. These people have already been told that the cruise lines do not plan and have no intentions of going back to the old way of doing the muster drill. The e-muster drill is here to stay, unless the Coast Guard itself forces a change. And there is definitely no need to think that everybody else but a Diamond passenger needs to go through it the old way. And honestly, I don't know how they wrote that and didn't realize as they were writing it, damn, I sound like a total ass clown as I am putting this out into the world. And that is going to be our video for today. If you've enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. If you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit subscribe. It is free to do so. Helps our channel grow. Let you know anytime we put out a new video. Hope everyone out there is having a really great day. And like always, we will see you out on the high seas.